Do Some Kids Become Bullies by Amanda Picasso, May 5th, 2023, Social Psychology. For this presentation, I chose to talk about why some kids become bullies. I'll explore the possible causes and some ways that we can use social psychology to explain them. I will also discuss some possible practices schools can use to try to stop the behavior before it begins. The term bullying can be defined as a hostile, aggressive behavior. It could be including verbal, in which there is an imbalance of power. The bully may somewhat feel superior to their victim. Bullying can have a negative effect on a person for years, even the bully themselves. In my presentation, I would like to explore some reasons that bullying occurs and what are some ways to prevent this behavior in school. I would first like to define a few social psychology terms that I will mention in this presentation. What is aggression? Aggression is any behavior or act that holds some potential to harm a person, animal, or object. The term groupthink is a phenomenon that occurs when a group of well-intentioned people behave in a way that they might not agree with so that they will fit in. The self-serving bias is the tendency to see yourself in a positive way, even if you're doing something wrong. Normative beliefs can be described as the way you come to expect others to behave, act, feel, or think. Hostile aggression is a type of aggression that is usually driven by feelings of anger. What are some possible causes of someone becoming a bully? There are many reasons a person can become a bully. It could be their bad home life, their self-esteem, or possibly a behavior they have seen in the media, maybe video games or movies. Societal normative beliefs would expect all children to behave a certain way in school and treat each other a certain way. One thing that can contribute to developing bullying tendencies could be their home life. Kids who have chaotic home lives are more likely to engage in bullying than kids who report a good home life. It isn't necessarily the parental style, as strict or lenient parents seem to have no influence, but if the child is abused or neglected, this could be a factor. Another factor that can contribute to becoming a bully is media influence. The child may imitate violence or aggression they have seen on TV, in video games, online, things like that. This factor has been explored by scientific researchers and has been linked to bullying behavior. What could be contributing to the child's aggressive behavior could be the self-serving bias. Social psychology explains this as seeing oneself in a positive light. When we apply this to bullying behaviors, it may be that the child doesn't see anything wrong with what they are doing, or they may not understand that their actions could hurt others, or they could lack empathy. Empathetic skills seem relevant for supportive responses toward the victim, whereas normative beliefs about aggression more strongly influence the reinforcement of the bully. This is quoted from one of my peer-reviewed articles by Machakova. Why do other children do nothing or even participate when they witness other kids being bullied? Cognitive dissonance could explain why even though some kids may feel as though bullying is wrong, they will go along with their peer for the sake of harmony. Normative influence could explain the peers following along with the bully if they want their acceptance. De-individuation explains why the other kids will lose their self-awareness in groups and not hold themselves accountable. Bullying can affect a child's self-worth, self-esteem for both the victim and the perpetrator. According to StopBullying.gov, about 2 out of every 10 students between the ages of 12 to 18 experience bullying. So then we ask, what type of person is the bully looking for? They will usually pick someone they see as having less power as themselves. Studies have shown that physical appearance, sexual orientation, physical or mental impairments, speech or language problems, social isolation, and excessive obedience can result in a higher risk of being bullied. The victim will likely have perceived less power than the bullied. Other reasons bully may choose their victims may include jealousy. The bully may believe that their victim has something that they do not, and low self-esteem. The recognition of school bullying as a pervasive and harmful phenomenon has given rise to the development of numerous anti-bullying interventions in the last decades. However, even successful programs fail to produce large declines in bullying. Most of these measures are aimed at decreasing the likelihood of bullying instead of preventing this behavior in the first place. What then can be done to prevent bullying in schools? Schools can offer counseling to those kids that have less than good home lives. They can hold group activities in every grade level to enhance students' self-concept, self-esteem, and self-efficacy. Through the use of social cognitive theory, that is observing and mimicking others to learn how to behave, teachers and staff can hold group sessions to role play or act out emotions, feelings, and thoughts to show a healthier way of dealing with emotions and actions. In conclusion, not every kid will become a bully, and there's no one clear-cut answer as to why which kid will bully, and this is why it's important to understand bullying, and schools need to try to prevent these behaviors from an early age. Schools need to explore all the causes and put it into action, different activities to address these causes before it has a chance to worsen when they make these policies regarding bullying. Thank you, that is my presentation.